Hey guys, how's it going? Robin here with AriesFireTarot. Welcome to my channel and welcome to your daily tarot card reading for Saturday, January 9th. And the deck I'm using today is the Witch's Tarot. And I just had a million things going through my head as I was getting ready for the reading. I constantly hear Matthew McConaughey saying, all right, like whenever I'm getting ready, you know, as if he's here introducing me to you guys. Woo! And I hear music and, you know, just all kinds of weird stuff goes on. But anyway, guys, yeah, January 9th, Saturday. So I'm just going to do a reading to see what the highest energy for the day is, and I'll pull one card out to do that, and then we'll build your reading based on the collective energy available at the time I pull the cards. And this is for all zodiac signs. So again, you guys, thank you so much for being here with me as theme week, kitty cat week continues. I do have a sleeping kitty here on my on my hoodie. Ooh. I feel like I need to fix my little stand that I use for recording because it's doing weird things. It's kind of goosenecking. But anyway, let's start with a card here before Robin just, you know, talks too much. Brand new journey coming in here. And I think this is really interesting because the reading I did for you guys yesterday was like kind of shedding a layer and, you know, recognizing maybe some sort of hypocrisy or like a part of you that might have been judging others and releasing that, even though it could have been a little bit, you know, deeply ingrained, and being able to move forward. So it's like that costume has dropped off. And here you are, footloose and fancy free, and making your way on a brand new journey. And I really just love the swish energy here. It's like, yeah, I got this, you know, and just sort of rolling along. And I think I was talking once about dancing in grocery stores, and I'm pretty sure that was Brenda that said that you do it too. So this is that kind of energy, just having that real joie de vivre of really picking up and dusting yourself off and trying again, like Aaliyah says, you know. So Aaliyah has some really good advice. If at first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try again. So that's what I'm seeing here. And you guys have finally brushed all that dirt off your shoulder. And yes, I like hip hop and R&B, and it is making its way into this reading right now. So I talk about dance a lot, you guys. That could really help you shake away any sort of last vestiges of your last persona that no longer serves you as we move into 6D reality. On that note, you guys, I was listening to Steve Noble last night. He does this really cool Arcturian healing chamber, and it doesn't matter if you're a starseed or not. Man, that's an amazing meditation. It takes about 45 minutes. I usually start it when I'm going to sleep. It's phenomenal, amazing. So I just wanted to recommend that for you guys because you can wake up feeling like a brand new you. All right, so I don't usually look at the bottom of the deck, and I don't do reversals, but there it was, glaring. Your massive abundance, okay? Coming in, and it's kind of like you have a bit of a butterfly net here over your shoulder. I know it's a stick with a bandana and stuff in it, but just roll with me on this one. So it's like you're chasing butterflies, but your butterflies are pentacles. So what better journey is there? And it's because you can release any sort of whatever doesn't serve you anymore. Like if you were judging people, if you were judging yourself, if you were being sarcastic. Sarcasm is hysterical, but it's also quite cutting and painful. It can start arguments. So whatever last vestige of, you know, this sort of dark night of the soul energy, your shadow self that would come like racing to the forefront to protect you anytime you felt vulnerable. There's a realization that you're so protected by the universe or God or your light source energy, your team and spirit, that you can just give everything away. And you see this in people that are incredibly in touch with like meditating, and if you look at Buddhist monks, I know several people, and I grew up with people that were just so unaffected by life, because they just said, well, it's in God's hands. And I never really understood that until like pretty recently. And if you guys are feeling stressed out about something, the answer is divine. Like, give it to God, give it to your God, give it to the universe, give it to your angels, and then be on your merry way to seek your abundance, with your little abundance fly trap. I don't know. Sometimes I make horrible analogies, but you see where I'm going, right? Once everything is off your shoulders, and nothing's going to stop. The world's going to continue the way it is, but why should you worry about it? Why should you? As a human, why should you worry about it? There's like, what is your worrying actually doing for you? Absolutely nothing. It's just keeping you from finding these answers at the end of the rainbow. Oh God, that's a good quote. Who is making my t-shirts? So I'm going to pull another card here. And this is you moving into, and I got the words actually financial freedom, so you guys could really expect to be successful, tracking down and trapping your abundance, Six of Swords, just really moving into that smoother water, the greener grasses, just everything. Exhale. You can exhale. Everything is going to be okay. This is going to be a really important forward movement, forward motion, uplifting weekend for you guys. And you don't even have to be intentional about it, really, because it's probably going to happen to you just as, like I said yesterday, an epiphany. Just go, oh, well, that's easy. And it should be. Life should be easy. Life shouldn't be this 3D Matrix horror flick that we're living in. And I'm not going to go into that because you know what I'm like. I'll pull one more card here. 5 of Cups. Oh. Okay, so if you guys are going to choose to hang on to whatever sadness, and it's valid, you might not feel ready. For those of you, there's somebody sitting here and he's looking at what didn't work out in the past, but then you have this beautiful forest nymph and she's there, and I don't even think he's aware of her, and she's just providing that support. So wherever you are on your journey, if you're not quite ready, if you're more than ready, you're just, there's that divine spirit, there's that divine touch of the angel that I talk about all the time, and they're always with you, so this is very beautiful. And when you're ready to stand up and separate yourself from this 5 of Cups energy that looks consistently backwards instead of forwards, which I highly recommend. And again, when you give all this stuff to the divine, you can heal a lot faster. I'm going to pull one more card over that. Like, she's like, are you okay? She's kind of like that. If you guys are, like, have companion animals, if you ever feel sad or whatever, your cat or dog will come right up to you, or ferret or whatever you happen to have, and they'll be like, are you all right? So you do have that around you, and you can actually give that away. As the angels unfold their wings, they'll take that because they're angels. Okay, so I'm going to pull a card over this 5 of Cups because there could be a last vestige holding you back from this Swiss journey. Swish, not Swiss. Although, there's nothing wrong with Switzerland. So I pulled the Emperor card here. So there is a bit of a separation. With wisdom and knowledge and patience and kindness for yourself, you can sort of look back on whatever happened in your past that is keeping you down, that is sort of putting a plug on, draining any stagnant emotion. I'm thinking bathtub. you know, you can step back like the emperor and go, okay, well, that's the way it played out. And then understand that everything was part of that overview. You know, it's part of the script of your soul contract. Man, that's good too. You know, so a little bit of wisdom and divine intervention, and you'll feel a little bit more resolved. And you can ask to have your pain taken away by the angels. And there's something I want to recommend to you too. Maybe try looking up, you know, a mudra to release any sort of anxiety or anger, sorrow, any sort of low level energy that you might be feeling, because it might really help you with these mudras. I found one for thyroid healing because I have hypothyroid. And I also found one for like increasing metabolism, you know, because with hypothyroid, my metabolism is really slow and I'm always cold, which is probably the root cause of theme week in the first place. So again, you guys, I'm in chatterbox mode, so I'm gonna let you guys walk your path, footloose and fancy free, understanding that the answer is always divine. Sending you love and light. Namaste, guys. Bye.